What's up, Amped? It's been a minute, a long minute since I make a video. Um, I've been so busy between work and looking out for my mom. She's been very sick lately. She just turned 83 last month, and that's why I haven't been making videos. I decided to make this one because she's doing a little better today. I just finished checking up on her, and yeah. So, with that being said, there's something that passed a couple of weeks ago in New York. This video is about this stupid 15-mile-per-hour e-bike speed limit. We have 25 miles per hour speed limit for motorists that nobody adheres to. And the cops don't seem to enforce it. I operate a city bus in New York. I see it every day. People just speeding 50 miles per hour past me to go to the next traffic light, making illegal U-turns, blowing stop signs and red lights right in front of the cops. So, that shit boggles my mind. But to speak about a little bit of everything, now they want e-bikers to do 15 miles per hour, right? They passed the law. How is an e-biker supposed to do 15 miles per hour when the speed limit for the motorists is 25 miles per hour, which they don't adhere to? So they're putting e-bikers' life in jeopardy now. Because we can't use the bike lane, right? So that means we have to stay on the street with the regular traffic. So how are we supposed to go 15 miles per hour in traffic where the cars behind you want to do 50? They're going to run you over. You're going to get killed. So how do they expect to manage that? How do they expect to enforce that if they don't enforce the 25 miles per hour for the motorists? It's gotten bad, man, because of a few rotten apples. And I saw recently on a Frantic TV video where Felix says that not all e-bikers are the same, and that's true. Me, for one, I use myself as an example. I have a Surron that has 40 kilowatts of power. I call it overkill, right? It's right over there. I currently don't have the bike with me because it's with powerful lithium. Getting a new harness put in. I didn't have eco or normal mode, so that was driving me crazy. So he has the bike now. So I don't have an e-bike to ride right now. But I did buy a motorcycle. I bought a 2025 CB300R to commute back and forth to work because the parking situation in my neighborhood has gotten worse. So I leave the truck parked these days more than ever. Yeah, so with that being said, this 15 miles per hour is ridiculous. I said it before and I'll say it again. We need to get together and ride to City Hall and have a voice heard because this is really dangerous. Because of a few rotten apples doing stunts and riding against traffic and speeding, now we all got to pay the price. Now my Surron happens to be registered and insured in the state of Maryland thanks to Tahoe. And I do have a motorcycle endorsement now. I took the test, passed everything, and I'm not Felix, so that's my new bike right now. It's outside. No, I'm not leaving EV. I just needed something to commute with. But I watched a video a little while ago with Felix that put up the Halloween job, and he mentioned two favorite movies of all time for him. One being The Matrix, and then the other one being Power. Now, I recently attended the Electric Expo a couple of weeks ago with Tahoe, and I had 6 fans come up to me for the Uncle Richie show. They asked me about when is my next Uncle Richie show, that they missed it, and what they all asked about was the Power movie. Now, the Power movie, for those of you that don't know, was done as a joke. There was no script, there was no rehearsal, we improvised everything on the spot. It was done as a joke. I had no idea it was going to get so much attention. I think 18,000 views and climbing. So they asked me when is the next part, because they said that they saw a clip of Matt from Spark Cycle Works reviving me on his bike stand with a drill. And stay tuned for part 2, whatever. And that never came to be. So, even though I'm not with Frantic right now, like I said, because of my mom and work, I don't have time. I'd be willing to come together with Felix and Mike and do a part 2. But this time, scripted, rehearsed, done right. You know? So that's up to Felix, that's up to Mike. He wants to get together and do this. I'm all for it, 100%. What else? I didn't do that much writing this year. I got it because of my mom. I did my Majestic ride in Maryland, season opener. I wanted to go to Boston after, then Pennsylvania, but I couldn't. I think I did 2 rides in New York, and that was it. I rarely did any riding this year. I rode mostly by myself, to and from work, basically. I hope to change that for next season. The Electric Expo was I was with Powerful Lithium, RK Moto, East Coast Scooters. They won again. RK Moto won for Best Crew. Congrats to them. Yeah, and that's basically it. It's cold. It's chilly here today. It's like 47 degrees outside. So yeah, just a quick update. You know, I'm doing okay. Everybody asks me, "You're all right?" You know, you just fell off the earth. I saw Backup Mike at the expo. He got a new Javelin. Congrats to him for that. And like I said before, RK Moto won Best Crew. East Coast Scooter won Best E-Bike. And Joey got this sick motorcycle. Looks like a drag bike. I think it is a drag bike. And they won for that. So that was cool to see that. Anyway, with that being said, I'll see if I reach out to Felix and Mike, and maybe we get this Power movie number 2 going. Felix showed the poster. One of my best birthday presents was, or is, the Power movie. Sorry, I'm recording on my laptop, so. Felix, for my birthday, gave me a Power movie right there, the poster. There you go, Mike and I. And I love it. That's still one of my favorite. How you call it? Sorry. One of my favorite gifts that I ever gotten. You know. I had a lot of fun doing that, and I would like to do the part 2. So anyway, that's it, guys. I don't want to make this video too long. So let me know what you think. If we should make a Power 2 movie, part 2. If the response is good, then I think Frantic TV, Mike and I could make it happen. With that being said, keep it between the ditches. Wear your helmet and never leave no one behind. Bitches. Peace.